Hello everybody, this is a full guide to Apeirophobia. So just some tips: if you're on mobile, use spam jump because it gives you a speed boost, and on PC use crouch jump, and to do this you just gotta do this while sprinting, jump and crouch immediately in the air, then let go of crouch before hitting the ground and just keep repeating that, and this will preserve stamina and give you a speed boost. So now we are going to start with level 1. So on level 1, you will spawn in a random location, and there are a few possible spawns, but for the most part, what you have to do is, you just gotta keep walking around, like I am right here, and you have to find arrows. These arrows will actually guide you to the correct location, which is the exit. And basically the exit looks like a vent, and you have to climb into it with a ladder. As you can see here, I found an arrow right here, and from that point on, you've pretty much found the exit at that point. So just keep going, you'll see even more arrows. It's pretty easy to find the exit once you've found even one arrow. As you can see, it also says this way. If it says this way, also keep going that way. And as you can see right here, I just cut it so I could skip to it. I kept going the same way, found another arrow, and once I've hit this wall, that means I'm very close to the exit. I actually looped around here. I accidentally went the wrong way, but you can just keep going back, and this ended up being the correct spot. The arrow led me to the exit, and as you can see, we were able to climb into the vent. So basically all you gotta do is avoid the monster, which kind of looks like that squiggly there, and then just hop through the vent. So pretty easy level. So next up is level 1. Yes, this one's called level 1. I probably made a mistake and called the other one, the first one, level 1. But as you can see, we spawn in this tunnel right here, and what you gotta do is you just gotta go through the tunnel. So I'll just skip that part. So to the right, there will immediately be a valve here that you have to turn. You can just use the A or I use the D key to rotate it. You just hold it and then it'll turn the valve. And as you can see there, the starfish NPC here, he spawns on the left side usually, and he was chasing me. But make sure you get this valve on the left side of the map. And warning, there's a jump scare coming up. Yeah, there's phantom smilers who love to jump scare. And 3, 2, 1. Yeah, right there. Yeah, but then if you need to go around, or like go around the whole level to dodge the starfish, you can. So go around, go back to the right side of the map, and as you can see, there's actually a valve on the floor right here. You gotta get that one too. And then there's one right in front of this one. Pretty easy to get, these ones. And then you gotta turn around, and you gotta start going backwards. You gotta do some backtracking sometimes, if you know what I mean. And there's a valve right there. So basically, there's one more valve you need to get until the main door is opened. And it was around this wall right here. And right here's the last valve. So once you get all the valves, you should hear an alarm blaring, and that means that the door's open and that you successfully got all of the valves. So as you can see here, we're just going back the way we came from, and there is going to be a green light and the door is open. So when you're swimming down, hold down constantly, and don't hit the walls. Make sure you don't drown, because you can drown in this game. Then you just swim forwards, come back up, and then that's the level. You just drop down right here and you're good. A couple of tips when you're doing this level: if the monster is chasing you, make sure you do crouch jump or spam jump if you're on mobile. And basically you just gotta keep going as fast as you can, don't look back, and try to go around walls. Don't get too close to the walls because he can probably kill you through them. But yeah, use the walls to your advantage because it can be difficult for him to get around and you can escape. So these are levels 2 and 3. I put them together because level 2 was actually very short. So we're loading in right here. And right here, we're going to spawn. There's 3 ways to go. There's a kitchen, there's a bathroom, and then a staircase. Make sure you go up the staircase because this is the correct way to go. There's actually no entities on this level. So you can just kind of take a break here if you want to. You can't die on this level. Just keep going this way. And then drop down here, and that's the exit to this level. Very short and simple level. And then we got level 3. So there's actually 2 ways to beat this level, and I will show you both ways. So first, the non-glitch way to beat this level. It can take a while because there's this monster. His name is actually Larry. But basically, he has no sight, but he has really great hearing. So if you make a sound at all, he will get a speed boost like that. Like he does that weird crouching thing, and he gets very fast. He might T-pose sometimes too. Very glitchy level, so be very careful moving around him. Always be crouching, and if he's coming towards you, do not make a move at all, or else he will kill you. So here are some possible spawns for the keys. As you can see, I went to the left in this little hallway, and there will be 2 cabinets, and these are possible spawns for the keys. And make sure you're very careful when opening cabinets or picking up keys, because he can hear that too. So the next location for the keys, there's actually this room right here that you're looking at, and it's actually the monster can't actually get into this room, and there will be a couple cabinets in here you can search, and there's a possibility of a key. There's around 2 to 3, there's 3 cabinets in here that you, and then another possible location, you get out of that room, take a right, and then you take another right, and there's another cabinet right here. Be very careful. I sped this up because he's pretty insane at hearing. Alright, and then what you want to do next is you head out of that area, and then you just head down this hallway right here, and as you can see to the left there are 2 rooms. And yeah, Larry was just kind of camping me right there, but both of these rooms will have cabinets. Make sure to search all of them because it's possible for them to have the keys, and there's a total of 3 keys you need to get, so keep searching. So once you've searched those rooms, basically what you gotta do is sneak out right here, go forwards, and there will be 3 cabinets. Be very careful because he can actually come around the corners and kill you very suddenly. So right here, we're gonna go to the next possible spot that you can go to find cabinets. And basically you just gotta sneak out right here into this room with all the columns in it. And as you can see, there's a cabinet right there too in the hallway. And then these are the last cabinets. This is the last cabinet right here on the left side of this room. And those are all of the possible spawns for the keys. Make sure to check all the drawers because a key could be in one of them. So what you gotta do is go back to the beginning of the level, and if we turn around right here, there's actually a gate that has 3 locks. Only unlock them when he's like on the other side of the map, and then immediately run to the right because he can't get into these rooms. So now you're gonna have to press all the buttons. The first one is to the right where you would immediately run in. Just press that one and you're good to go. Now you gotta be very careful when sneaking out the doors. There's a room to the right, right next to the room you were in. Sneak out of this one. And there will be a 3rd button to the right again. Be very careful because he can kill you through the doors, so make sure to move very slowly. Once you get that button, you will actually have to get this last one on the right side of the room over here. Crouch under some of these shelves and you're good to go for this side of the room. Now you gotta go to the other side of the room right over here. So as you can see here, we're going to the left side of the room, and so there will be a button there. Go to the left, and This is the last button you actually need to get on this side of the room. Do not go to the last one, which is to the left of this one. That room does not contain a button. So the last 2 buttons you're gonna need are gonna be across from here. And as you can see, Larry camps, so be very careful. And then once you're able to get over here, there's a door right here. Press that button. And then there's another room to the left of this one. And you can actually press this button right here, and this will be the last one you need. An alarm should sound once you get this button. It's higher pitched because I sped up the clip. This is really slow. So get out of this room, and you need to try and go to the exit. And he will be confused because of the alarm. But yeah. So the exit, what it looks like basically, it's at the very start of the level, basically right where you spawn. And it's gonna be a door with a green exit sign. Just go through there, take the stairs, and you're good to go. And that is the end of the level. This is the non-glitched way. So the next way you can actually beat level 3 is by using the white bar glitch. And basically what you do is you put on full screen, and there should be a white bar at the top of the screen that says Roblox on it. Stay crouched, press B, and then hold right click on that white bar, then let go of the crouch button, and then hold keep right click held on the white bar for about 24-25 seconds, and you should be able to clip through the door. But it can be quite unstable and glitchy. It can get you killed. On this one, I couldn't actually get it on my first attempt. It actually took me a couple of attempts. But as you can see here, I just hold it, and then once I'm ready, I let go of right click, and I just clipped straight through the door. So next up is level 4. So what you gotta do is, on this level, you'll see a hallway right in front of you. Just go all the way down the hallway like that. And as you can see, there's a staircase in another hall. Just go down the hall instead and keep going. Do not fall into the pools, because you can actually drown in these pools and it will kill you. So yeah, just go all the way down this hallway. So the exit used to be on the left side of the map, but I don't think it's there anymore. They probably moved it. So just keep wandering around and take your time to find the exit, because there are no entities on this level. I haven't quite learned out the new path, but you can't die on this level, so it's quite easy to beat. Now you've got level 5. In this level, you start off in a cave, and you have to follow the, I believe you follow the broken lights. And, I usually take some time to complete this level, but if you just wander around a little bit, it's possible to find the exit. And in this case, I was eventually able to find the exit. There is actually an entity on this level, and I actually didn't encounter it, but if you do encounter it, make sure you maintain direct eye contact so that it doesn't attack you. Yeah, it looks like that white thing. It looks like a white dude. Yeah. Make sure you look at him and don't look away, or else he will kill you. So next up is level 6, and on this level it's called Run for Your Life, because there's a smiler constantly chasing you throughout the level. And basically what you need to do is you just gotta keep running, don't look back. Do not hug the walls, because the smiler can actually kill you through the walls. And yeah, basically you just gotta follow the path. If you go the wrong way on one of the turns, don't worry. There's just furniture blocking it, and you can just go back, and the path is pretty much laid out for you. So it's really easy. The smiler is pretty slow. And yeah, this level's not too hard because the smiler's not that fast. Next up is level 7, and this level is a puzzle actually. So what you're gonna have to do is, as you can see, there's a computer right here. Each color is number coded, and you'll have to find 6 spheres around this level in order to get the correct code. So red equals 1, green equals the number 2, and let's just say you find like 2 red spheres. You would have to enter it as 2, 1, and then you would have to find the rest of the spheres and then put the number of spheres that you found and then the number code for the color, and that's how you would get the code. So I'll show you my example of how I beat this level. So this is how I beat it. I got 1 green, I got 1 blue, and then I got 2 grays, and then I got 1 purple and 1 orange, which makes 1 2, 1 3, 2 4, 1 6, 1 7, because it's number coded, and then it'll generate a code. In this case, mine was 7419. So you gotta go to the door that's in the back of the room, enter the code, and the door should open. Alright, so basically you're gonna have to make your way through a bunch of vents. I just fast forwarded this. You're gonna find a black book in one of the shelves in the back of the room right here. It's called Research. This page right here has a bunch of number codes on it. What you should do with this is you should take a screenshot of this page, and because there's no way you're gonna be able to memorize all of these codes. So just take a screenshot of it and just try every code on the door until you get it. Alright, so in my case, the correct code was 3251. It can take you a different amount of tries depending which code is the correct one. And then once you go through that vent, you should come across a computer terminal here. Just enter the letter Y, press confirm, and then wait for the vent to open. And once it opens, just go through it and exit out of the level through the gate in the right corner of the room. So this one, just take the route I have. Turn on your flashlight because it's very dark in here. So you go to the left, and right here there should be this little alleyway looking thing. It's like a narrow hallway. Take a left right there, and then you take a left on this one. Keep going here and then take the right, and then the hall right past the locker, you take a left, go right again, and you should be in the chair room now. So hide in this locker because this locker is pretty useful. Keep your light shined outside of the locker because you can actually see the monster much better if you do this. And you can see his glowing eyes, and as you can see, he exits the room right there, and you can see him doing that through the locker. Once the heartbeat effect goes away, that means he has gone to the other side, which means you are free to go. You can leave the locker, keep going to the left, and as you can see, there is a doorway right here. So it's pretty much on this side of the map, on the left side. And once you get to this green light, take a right turn, and then go through this hallway. And if you see a red light, that means you have reached the exit. I had to cut it because I went the wrong way at first. Next up is level 9. So you will spawn in a pool, immediately hold the jump button until you get out of the pool, and then you have to just keep going this way, then take a left turn right here, and you just gotta keep going until you reach this doorway over here, and then you take a right and keep going. I don't know if there's any entities on this level, but I never encountered any. But keep going this way until you encounter these little slide pipe type of things, and then go through it. Alright, next level is level 10, and this one's a little bit luck based because you have to go around the map and find lockers. And on the lockers you will find keys. You have a chance of finding keys. Then you need to go to any of the four corners of the map and try to unlock the door with the key. However, it's not always going to work. You actually have a 1 in 4 chance of opening the door with the correct key. Or it's not the key that's it's the correct door. You have to find the correct door. You have a 1 in 4 chance of finding the correct door, so you have to get a bit lucky. I actually opened 3 doors and still didn't get the door open. So yeah, this one was pretty annoying, but I'll draw out a diagram as well. Alright, so on this map, you spawn in the middle, and around the map is lockers scattered around. So you gotta try and search all of them to find some keys. And then once you found some keys, you just have to go to one of the 4 corners of the map like that, and hopefully it's the correct key, or door I mean. So yeah, that's kind of what the map looks like, but there's more lockers and it's bigger. So the next one is level 11. And you start out over here. I'm just gonna skip this cutscene, and as you can see, you're looking through this window, which is where the cutscene ended. You go to the left, and I'm just gonna show you this real quickly. There's this keypad right here, and it's color, a color password. So in order to solve this, just turn around, and you gotta go over to this room. And you can't miss this room. It's a big door on the left, and so the colors are yellow, orange, white, and green, and that's going to be the code. And the reason why is because it's in order of the closest sphere to the farthest. So whatever's closest comes first, then at the end of the code will be the farthest. So it should be yellow, orange, white, green. Alright, so we're at the keypad here. Yellow, orange, white, green, confirm, and that is the correct passcode. So all you gotta do now is pick up this crowbar. That's all you're gonna need from this room. And then you gotta just take down the planks with this crowbar. And yeah, that door's kinda like not letting me through, whatever. There's this terminal again. You just press Y. And then you just gotta wait for the gate to open. And the gate is near the beginning of the level, except it's on the right side of where you started. And you're gonna have to do some parkour. Alright, and then the gate should eventually open up, and this is the tricky part, the parkour. So you're gonna have to jump across. The path is already made for you, so it'll probably be easy to figure out where you need to go. Just jumping across these planks. It totally didn't take me more than 1 try. Don't worry if you're not good at parkour, this can take you a few tries, so just keep trying and you will eventually get it. Also, the physics are horrible, so I understand if you fall. This one, you can just climb up the plank after you jump. And then on this part, this one's a little bit tricky because the plank is very thin and there's a shelf blocking you. And as you can see, the physics are absolutely garbage sometimes, and you just can't climb it. So yeah, you can get like really stuck on this part. But once you do get across, that's all good. You go up this part, and then you just jump across over here. Take your time with your jumps if you need to. And then you jump down yet again. And you go onto the ceiling fan looking type of thing. And then you go on this plank with the chair. Now this is probably the hardest jump throughout the entire course. Not this one, but this one right here. You gotta charge up your jump very good. And you gotta time it pretty perfectly. And once you made that jump, you're on a much easier part. So you go this way, you just keep continuing straight, and as you can see, there's a gate here. There's gonna be a gate on the other side that you're gonna need to open, so you have to find a key for that. So you just do even more parkour, but it's not as hard on this part because there's a bunch of objects preventing you from falling. But yeah, you're supposed to go this way. I actually died a couple times after getting the key because I went to the wrong door like an idiot, and I had to restart the parkour and re-get the key. Yeah, because I haven't done this level in a long time. But as you can see, just a lot of climbing involved. That's basically what this level is, just a bunch of parkour. I don't know why I stood on that box, but so basically you go this way and then you just climb down here, climb up and around, and eventually you should come across a table that has a key on it. You need this key in order to progress, and it should be right up that plank right behind me, right there. And on this part, after you get the key, you gotta go back on this white blocks over here, and then there will be a lock on the floor next to a gate. I don't know how that unlocks a gate, but it does. That's Apeirophobia for you. And so basically after you do that, there's gonna be a key right there. That's why unlocking that gate is important. And then what you need to do is you just gotta go back to this door over here, and you've unlocked the last door you need to unlock. And there's a little bit more jumping involved, but it's not that hard, you know, it's just basic jumps and bridges. The final level is level 12. So you're gonna spawn in here in this white room, and as you can see to the right of me, there are 3 empty canvases, and you're gonna need to put paintings on them. On the opposite side of that, there's gonna be another room. Go through here first, and then take a right, and just keep going forwards. And then go to this exit. It's not actually the exit, but go through the first couple doors, then on the wall of the 3rd door, there will actually be a painting. So go back the way you came from, go back to start, and place the painting on this exact tile. You need to place it in the correct order. Then go back there again, take the right turn, keep going, and then instead of going towards the exit, go to the right instead. There will be a room, take another right, and then there's going to be another painting. So the paintings are pretty easy to find. They will always spawn in the same location, and the difficulty does not increase no matter what difficulty you're on, because there's no entity on this level. Place this one on the middle canvas. Last one's through the middle door right here. Keep going. Don't take this turn. Yeah, just ignore that. And then you take a left right here, and as you can see, there's just a bunch of rooms. Eventually there will be a door to the right on one of them. Keep going forwards and keep looking left until you find a painting. Then just go back the way you came from, and that is the final painting. And at this point, you've pretty much completed the game. So take another right there to go back to where you came from. And then you're gonna have to just place the painting, and that's the final step that you need. And the room does turn more red. It makes a really weird sound, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just for effect. So go to the right again, not the exit. Go to the left, and then you've beaten the game. And that is my guide to Apeirophobia, but stay tuned for a bonus. So as you can see right here, we're gonna be in a cutscene. So to go to level fun, what you gotta do is you gotta reset yourself at the correct timing. So right when your character is about to peek into this room, like right here, is when you reset. Right before the camera starts bobbing. And that's gonna reset your character, and it will take away a life, so be careful doing this. But that means if you're able to click yes to respawn, that means you have done it correctly, and you will spawn in level fun. However, there's an invisible barrier, but there is a way to get past this. Remember that white bar glitch? Yep, you can use it here to get past that white barrier and get to level fun. That is it for this guide. I really hope this helped you, and feel free to brag to your friends and celebrate by being in level fun. Anyways, that is gonna be it. As you can see, I'm celebrating with this beautiful drawing. Definitely didn't make it in paint. But yeah, that's gonna be it, and I will play again next time.